Pasko na naman, guys! Imagine ninyo, November na. At tuwing magpapasko, marahil ay marami sa atin talaga ang nasa-stressed dahil sa kakaisip ng alam nyo na, budget sa regalo, sino ba yung bibigyan ko ng gifts, paano ba ako hindi magkakautang, ano kaya yung mga alternatibong pwedeng gawin para malaman ko at masiguro ko na kahit matapos ang Pasko, hindi butas ang pera ko. Hi everyone! Welcome to our second vlog episode! Yay! Sa second episode nito, pag-uusapan natin kung paano makatipid ngayong Pasko or magkaroon ng mas stress and debt-free Christmas holiday season. So here are my 5 tips para mas maging utang-free and stress-free ang ating Pasko. Tip number 1. Nako, maraming magre-react dito sa tip number 1. Pero sa tingin ko, ito yung isa sa mga dahilan kung ba't maraming Pilipino ang nababaon sa utang tuwing Pasko. And it's this. Huwag natin regaluhan ang ating sarili tuwing Pasko. Unfair naman nun. Hindi yun unfair. Kasi marami sa atin, iniisip natin na tuwing may okasyon lang natin dapat regaluhan ng sarili natin. Pero pag gagawin mo yun, hindi mo ba naiisip na mas napapagastos ka kasi iniisip mo na entitled ka for a gift. But you have to remember that even though Pasko man yan, Valentine's, birthday mo, meron kang 365 days to take care of yourself and to take care of your needs. You don't have to wait for a special day or for a holiday just to treat yourself. So that's the first one, okay? Don't give yourself a gift. Because at the end of the day, Christmas is not about, giving ourselves gift as well. It's really about remembering that Christ is born. Tama? Now, my second tip for you is this. Know your number. Know your number. So, ano ba ibig sabihin ng know your number? You have to know, really, in this moment na napapanood mo to ngayon, magkano nga ba yung kaya kong gastusin ngayong Pasko? Magkano lang ba yung kaya kong gastusin? Whether your budget now is extravagant or more or tighter than before this pandemic happens, you just have to be honest. You have to be honest kung ano lang yung kaya mong gastusin, kung ano lang kaya mong ibigay. Kasi mahirap na bigay ka ng bigay sa ibang tao just to please them, but it ends up hurting you and hurting your finances. You have to be realistic and mag-stick ka lang dun sa budget na meron ka lang. Nandito rin tayo sa sitwasyon we're in. So may budget ka, 'di ba? Nag-stick ka lang kung anong meron ka, nabilhan mo ng mga regalo na yung mga kailangan mong bigyan ng regalo. So makontento ka na doon. Hindi yung pag lumabas ka, may nakita kang cute na stuffed toy or may nakita kang something na t-shirt na may aso, yung pamangkin mo mahilig sa ganun, sa aso or kay Elsa or kung ano mang cartoon. Kung nabilhan mo na sila or may budget ka na for them, just be contented about it. Kasi yung tao naman, marirealize naman nila yung value nung binigay mo. And at the end of the day, it's the thought that counts. The fact that you can still give something even though nandito tayo sa sitwasyon ngayon. They should feel already blessed because of that. And don't you ever think that giving gifts is something that you have to do or it's an obligation. No, it's not. So giving is just like a form of you being a blessing to them, and it's not something that you have to impose in yourself. So stick to your budget, give what you can give and just be happy and contented about that. Number 3, and ito importante din ng tip number 3 if you want a stress-free Christmas, is this. Don't use your credit card. So, kung may mga credit card kayo dyan, ito yung pinakatamang panahon para taguin yan. Kung gusto nyong magrebelde, this is the best way to be a rebel. Habang lahat sila gumagastos at swipe ng swipe, you do the different thing. Gawin mo yung iba. Be the fish that goes to a different path. Ikaw yung pumunta sa the road not taken that made all the difference. O, diba? Ang gandang mindset nun. Kasi, kung hanggang sa ngayon, ang binabayaran mo pa rin sa credit card mo ay yung minimum amount due lang and hindi yung full amount, then that's a sign or a red flag na hindi ka pa ganun ka-responsible when it comes to your credit card. So, ngayon pa lang sinasabi ko, stop mo muna yung paggamit and use cash as best as you can. Because you don't want to be welcoming New Year with a lot of pay now or with a lot of buy now, pay later or installment purchases that you will regret. Right? Then, here's the other most important things. If you want to have a stress-free Christmas, then my tip number 4 for you is this. Plan in advance. Ano ba sabihin ng plan in advance? Plan your budget in advance. Plan your gift in advance. Plan your meals in advance. Plan your Christmas plans in advance. 'Di ba pag nagta-travel tayo, nagpa-plan tayo in advance. Kung gusto natin pumunta sa isang lugar ng December, January, February pa lang, iniisip na natin yung itinerary natin. February, March pa lang, binobook na natin yung hotel, iniisip na natin yung budget, iniisip na natin yung mga pupuntahan natin, yung kakainin natin, yung cost ng transpo, yung cost ng pagkain, yung damit na dadalhin mo, lahat-lahat. So, what if gamitin natin yung mindset na yun nung pagta-travel sa Pasko? What if bago pa lang magpasko, i-plan mo na din yung budget mo sa Pasko at the start of the year? What if yung mga gusto mong regaluhan, bilhin mo na within the year. Hindi mo na aantayin mag-December para bilhan sila ng regalo. You're gonna buy it little by little along the way so that when Christmas comes, you're ready. Wala ka nang iisipin. Kasi what's good about planning in advance is you have your time as your ally, hindi ka ngarag, mas makakapag-decide ka ng maayos, mas ma-avail mo yung mga good discounts, at hindi ka nagla-last minute shopping. And when you plan in advance, ito importante din, like planning the meals that you're gonna have this Christmas, then hindi kayong pupunta lang sa supermarket at, shit, wala pa pala tayong Noche Buena, ito na lang ham na to, bili na lang tayo sa labas, mag-order na lang tayo online. But if you plan in advance, if you know what you are going to cook in advance, if namalengke ka in advance, if alam mo yung dapat mong gawin or lutuin, then you'll end up, having a feast or grand feast without hitting your budget. Tama ba ako? Because sabi nga nila, failing to plan is planning to fail. Number 5 is, importante is you just have to focus on the experience. Okay? Be focused on the experience of Christmas. Be just present with the people you love more than giving these presents. Kasi naniniwala ako na pwede ka naman mag-enjoy talaga ng Pasko without really spending too much of your money. You just have to be there. Alam mo, siguro yung mga regalo na pinaka na-appreciate ko before when I was still working was yung mga simpleng letter na personalized na nakasabi ng Merry Christmas at may message sa akin. Doon ko na-feel yung spirit ng Pasko, hindi doon sa mga gifts. Oo, masarap makatanggap ng regalo, pero for me, it's more of family being together or family having a dinner, going to mass together, checking out on each other. So, maraming way para maging stress-free ang Pasko. And for me, yung tip number 5 talaga is really celebrate Christmas on how it should really be celebrated. And that is just make it simple and just make it something na lahat-lahat kayo magkakasama, lahat-lahat kayo masaya, and it doesn't have to be expensive because at the end of the day, Christmas is all about Jesus. It's about thanking Him because He was born and, celebrating the season because you are able to still give kahit na may pandemic, kahit sa simpleng paraan na kaya mo. I hope these 5 tips can make your Christmas debt-free and stress-free. Until then, always remember that everyone can be financially rich. Sa susunod ulit na Smart Chiraya Vlog. Advance Merry Christmas! Bye!